You said we've met before. Can you tell me where?
Yeah. It was a rainy night. You picked me up hitchhiking. You told me your name was Leo.
I was driving?
Yes, you were driving. We talked a lot about your car. You had a nice car, restored. It was an old Chevy.
A 57?
Yes. Yes, you remember.
Tell me everything. What did I do after I picked you up?
You offered me something to drink. To take the chill off. Whiskey. Sweet whiskey.
Southern Comfort?
Yes, that's it.
What did I do then?
You told me you had to visit a sick friend. Just take a minute. You took me to this motel. I waited while you went inside, then you came back outside to the car and asked me to come in. You told me your friend wasn't getting any better, and he needed us to pray with him. And I felt honored, you see, because I'd wanted to be a priest. And here I was, getting ready to do God's work with a brother. We went into one of the rooms, and there was no friend. I asked you what was going on, and you started to stroke my neck. You wanted to give me a back rub. And you began talking about God's special way of loving me.
What did I do then?
You started touching me, and holding me, and pushing me down. And then you were having sex with me. You were so heavy I couldn't breathe. How could you do that? How could you do that to somebody who was just a kid? Somebody who was just a boy? How could you do that to me?
I'm sorry.
Father Leo, this has shamed me.
I know that.
I can never be clean.
God is with us right now.
That's what you said that night. That God was with us. But I couldn't find him. And I still can't find him.
I think we have our confession.
Not necessarily.
He admitted having sex with him.
Ask Leo. Ask him if he's guilty.
We all heard him lead Dan through the memory of it.
Ask him.
Father Leo, are you the man who had sex with Mr. Butcher? Father Leo.
Of course he is. He remembered the car. The drinking.
For one thing, Leo learned to drive 2 years ago. I know because I taught him.
What? Why did you lie?
He didn't lie. He didn't deny. He just let you open your heart. Leo, talk to these people. Tell them.
If it wasn't you, then how did you know the details?
It's because he knows who did it. Don't you?
Is that true, Father Leo? Do you know?
A continued silence might serve your best interest, Father.
Got your message.
I missed you at the hearing. You didn't need me.
You know, things worked out. Charges were dropped and reinstated.
Carl, whatever happened to that old car of yours, the 57 Chevy?
I sold it for a Toyota truck. Why?
The boy, Dan Butcher, He remembered your car.
Let's go in here. Bless me, Father, I have sinned. My last good confession was 32 years ago. What do you want to talk about?
It was you, wasn't it, that picked up Dan Butcher that night?
I gave a lot of kids rides in that car. He might have been one of them.
You know he was.
What if he was? Nothing happened.
Carl, I want you to take this opportunity to go to God.
I didn't do anything.
You ruined a man's life.
Nobody ruined his life. Come on, Leo. You see what kind of person he is. He's sensitive, for God's sake. Everything upsets him.
What made you tell him your name was Leo?
I don't know. It was a goof. I was drunk. I thought it was funny. I don't think of myself as a bad man. I'm a good priest.
No, you're a bad priest, Carl. You're the worst kind of priest.
Well, after all these years, the bishop has finally had enough of me. He thinks I'll do better slopping hogs in Nova Scotia.
He's a patient man, the bishop.
He's a stupid man. Wherever you go, there are people. Wherever there are people, there are kids. And wherever there are kids, there's opportunity.
Carl?
Oh, Leo, I just... That's him. That's him. Hey!
Carl? Watch out! Are you hurt? I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's get out of here. Get out, get! Carl? Do you want me to call an ambulance?
I'm not talking to you.
Carl, it's over.
It's not over.
The church is going to have to know all about this.
How do you think I lasted so long?
I don't care. I've got faith in the church.
So do I, Leo. So do I.
I'm gonna have to go through this all over again, aren't I?
It'll be easier this time.
Will anyone believe me?
I will.
I had a strange experience just now. The vicar called, and instead of asking for you, he spoke to me. That doesn't happen in a while. It means I'm being transferred. Why? Is it what you said in the hearing? I think it's more how I said it than what I said. What's all this? I am going to teach you how to run this church. You know, I haven't pastored here for like 5 years. Yeah, and I have made some changes in the last few months that I thought you might want to continue. Now, your listening skills, being as they are, I think we should record the proceedings. Are you ready? Martin's final instructions. We've gone over everything but the plans for the renovation. how do we even know there's going to be a renovation? I mean, wasn't it your intention to close this church?
Here.
What's this, my going away present?
It's my report to the diocese.
Do I want to know what's in this?
I'm recommending they keep St. Thomas open.
Really?
You know, when I first came here, I prayed to God to change my circumstances. Get me out of here. But instead, God...
I'm gonna miss you.
I know. Can we, we're gonna have to,
Did you hear me?
we're gonna have to file for new building permits.